Hello Malaysia, this is Gerryko here and this is a Wait a Minute production. Today is the 18th of December 2013. It's a Wednesday and it's 8:30 p.m. So let's get on cracking. Today I want to talk to you about a trailer of the new movie that's going to come out in 2014. It's called Godzilla and the name of it is Godzilla 2014 Official Trailer HD involving Bryan Cranston, Aaron Taylor-John's on YouTube. So where can you find this trailer? So I'm going to put the link below so you can look at the new trailer. And this trailer has been around for like say 1 week, and this is the official trailer by Horror Trailer Addict. So go and check this 2 minutes and 14 seconds trailer before watching this review. So I'm going to do a review of the trailer right about now. So you won't be hearing any music or moving picture or moving screen, whatever, because of YouTube's blatant copyright software, which flags everybody's videos and make it harder to monetize. So from now onwards, I think a lot of people will be doing their videos without music, sound, or moving pictures, and hopefully make and I hope one day they won't actually make pictures or stills, uh, something that they can actually copyright your ass with. So let's get on cracking about this Godzilla trailer and what have I learned from it. So it started off with some kind of a sequence involving Halo jump, and this is one of the instances where playing a computer game actually educates you. And what is a Halo jump? Halo jump is an high altitude, low opening. That means the parachutist or whatever jumps from a very high, uh, well, the plane is very high up in the sky, higher up, I mean, higher than the normal types of altitude that a normal parachutist would actually jump from. Uh, this one, what should we call it? This one, I've encountered this HALO or high altitude, low opening uh, thing here. I'm sorry about the my loss of words because I am very tired. Uh, I have lack of sleep and yeah, that's about it. But I just needed to do this one as soon as possible before I do something else. So playing a computer game actually prepared me for what a Halo jump is. If you were to play Metal Gear Solid 3, which I did about 3 years ago in while I was serving my sentence in Wales of Britain, and playing the PS2 game, which I enjoyed immensely, and I think it is one of the most satisfying Metal Gear Solid games ever compared to the MGS2 or MGS1 in terms of storytelling and also in terms of cinematic greatness. So we can see here is a picture of Snake, not Solid Snake, Naked Snake in his Halo jumpsuit, and he looks badass with his mask here. And because they are jumping from a very high altitude, in that high altitude the oxygen level is pretty low, because the higher you go away from Mother Earth, the lower the oxygen or atmosphere becomes. The atmosphere will be very thin. And here is a picture of Naked Snake here, or his name is John if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong because it has been 3 or 4 years since I played that game. No, wait. It has been 5 or 6 years since I played the game on the PS2. So I highly recommend it that you play that Metal Gear Solid 3. So let's get on to what we can see in the trailer here. So we can see the opening of the transport, and a lot of those soldiers here will be preparing to jump off. And this is the gear here, almost similar to what we saw in Metal Gear Solid 3 with the breathing mask, because you can't breathe shit up there at all. So next one, we can see smoke popping up from their, if I'm not mistaken, their legs. Why would they need red smoke? I do not know. Maybe they needed to distract Godzilla by saying, "Hey, hey, I'm here. Come and eat me." Who knows? But the cinematic in this trailer is really, really gorgeous. And I'm gonna illustrate that by showing this, not this one actually, by showing this one. This one, oh my god, look at it. It is beautiful. This, of course, is not real. It's CGI or computer generated image, but it looks very impressive indeed. And next, after punching through that, well, serious, as in the type of cloud formation, we can see that there's a city here in flames, maybe due to the rampaging oversized dinosaur destroying everything and everything. And we can see the fellas dropping down from here. Why do they need the smoke? I do not know. And we can see stuff from the one of the halo jumpers, and right about here you can see an outline of a lizard with lots of razor like back claws. Yep, that's the outline of Godzilla himself. Is it a him or her? I'm not sure. And here is one of the sequences of soldiers walking through a train track, looking very cool with that what you call it, lens flare. That director that loves to do it. What's the name of the director who did that Star Trek 1 and Star Trek 2, and also Cloverfield and the Lost TV series? Gunnels, and he's going to direct Star Wars, hopefully for the better, because anything besides the meddling of George Lucas is much better than the fucking prequels that we got from Star Wars or George Lucas. Next, we can see here a train being destroyed by a body part of Godzilla, and definitely it's not his dick, because we don't know whether it's a male or a female. But something is getting destroyed here, and this sequence actually uh, makes me kinda remember one of the sequences in the old Godzilla movie, which I think I did enjoy quite some time ago. Am I making any sense? Because I'm not making any sense to my own self. So let's go and check it out. The old Godzilla movie of the 90s, if I'm not mistaken, starring Matthew Roderick, or whatever his name is. It was in 1998. Wow, it's been a long, long time. Very long time ago. So this is the old Godzilla movie here, and it is at 5.2 in IMDb. What about Rotten Tomatoes? I figured that it would be pretty bad. And there's Matthew Roderick here, and also the very awesome looking Jean Reno, if I'm not mistaken, and also a very pretty chick here. I remember watching it back then when I was a lad, and I really enjoyed it, but a lot of people did not like it at all. So let's take a look at this 1998. Oh shit, 1998 film. It's the same shit, but never mind. This 1998 film is 5.2 IMDb, as I said earlier, but what about Rotten Tomatoes? There's nothing in Rotten Tomatoes. They got about 4.7 out of 10, which is quite respectable. And we have Matthew Roderick, Matthew Broderick here. Of course, we don't know what the hell he has been doing. We have never, or I don't know what he's doing nowadays. And we have also Hank Azaria here, who's actually gay, but never mind. And this Mario Pitillo, I haven't seen her ever since, but she looks mightily fine in the movie here, especially when she was younger. But nowadays she looks pretty old. So what has she been doing? Nothing much actually. Godzilla was the only movie, her last movie that is. So I guess she hasn't been that successful in life compared to, like, say, Hank Azaria here. So let's get on cracking back to the movie. So the train sequence, as I said, is reminds me, is reminiscent of the old show here, and we can see one actor here who's the actor by the name of Ken Watanabe, which we have seen many time in other movies like Christopher Nolan movies. Uh, so Ken Watanabe here, looking very dapper and handsome indeed, even though he has thinning hairline. So there is a hope for you guys out there who have what do you call it, male pattern baldness. You still can or might look sexy, especially when you have a very manly goatee or beard. So we have seen Ken Watanabe in Letters from Io Jima here, and I just love the memoirs of a geisha. The book that is. I haven't watched the movie. Don't think I've watched this memoirs of a geisha movie, but I did read the book, and I would highly recommend people to read the book. It is fantastic. So other notable stuff that Ken Watanabe has done is starring in that Christopher Nolan movie, which is Batman Begins here, and also he also starred in The Last Samurai with the ever favorite controversial short actor, A-list actor, Tom Cruise here, who is well, what would I say? He's a religionist, I guess so. And also he starred in Inception here. So Ken Watanabe is quite a good actor, but sometimes his English pronunciation baffles me because my brain needs to work on the translation software. Don't know what he's talking about, and it really bleeds my ear. So what can we see next in this trailer here? The next trailer is the solution to Godzilla, definitely. Like what happened in the old movie of 1998 involving Matthew Broderick, missiles killed that Godzilla. So this time, for sure, with this big motherfucking dildo-looking missile here, definitely a couple of these missiles would do Godzilla in, for sure. So here we have a picture of Bryan Cranston, who was famous or is famous for playing a goofy dad in, was it that TV comedy show called Third Planet from the Sun, I think. Uh, he looks really really nice here, and also pretty old with all his chicken crow, eye crow, whatever you call it, and all the wrinkles here. But definitely it's a welcome change, especially when I am sick and tired of his portrayal of the skinhead. What's his name? Skinhead balls. I forgot what's the name of the guy in Breaking Bad. So it's good to see him having some hair here. So if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, do watch it now. It's a great shit type of movie. It's good shit, and it's shit that you can eat and tell your mother about it. So the next one here we have this really good looking girl, thank God, and she reminded me of Maggie Gyllenhaal. Of course, I'm not actually insulting this girl here because to some Maggie Gyllenhaal is not that nice looking at all. But I would say that this girl here, whom I do not know the name of, looks 1 million times more attractive than Maggie Gyllenhaal. And if you don't know Maggie Gyllenhaal's famous sibling, well, that would be Jake Gyllenhaal. And what has been Jake Gyllenhaal doing? Been doing that is, uh, I don't know. Who knows? Next up, we have a shot of the spikes behind Godzilla, and here there should be some kind of big giant building, either that or some kind of equipment that you can find in the gym. But it's breaking into definitely it's concrete and it is quite big, just displaying the awesome solidity of the spikes behind Godzilla, him or herself or itself. And here we have Godzilla making a sound and looking very, very menacing, especially when he has the sound of a dinosaur. Or maybe, I mean, we don't know what dinosaurs actually sound like because they can sound like for all we know, because in the movies, I guess scientifically, I don't know whether it was correct or not for Jurassic Park or all those movies involving dinosaurs to sound like dinosaurs. So in order to actually know what dinosaurs really look like, We just have to invent a time machine, go back in time and record their language. If they actually speak languages, who knows? They can actually sound woof woof woof, meow meow meow, or something else. Who knows? And this one here is the end of the trailer. We have Gojira in katakana here, definitely. And this program has been brought to you by Legendary and also Warner Brothers. So please don't copyright my ass for showing all these images. And it's coming to you not that far away, about 5 months from now. Wow! And it's available in IMAX. Do go and watch it if you have the time, but I am really, really pumped over a goddamn trailer. And this is the truth. I just love this trailer. So stay tuned and well, I'm going to talk about other trailers as well, especially I think that's the all the things that I need to do. Of course, again, thank you Warner Brothers and Legendary. Don't sue my ass. So next up, what are the other trailers that I'm going to do? I'm going to do a trailer on Jupiter Ascending and Age of Tomorrow. There is a fourth trailer as well from Christopher Nolan. I don't know what it is called really because goddamn, it was boring as fuck. So I'm not going to do anything about it at all. So this has been a Gerryko production, also known as a Wait a Minute production. Do like this video if you like it, and if you don't, well, don't do anything. And if you like what I do, just subscribe. Thank you very much, and do watch that Godzilla video. It is all types of crazy awesome. See you Malaysia or wherever you're from, and bye bye. I am so sleepy.